Today I wanted to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. This really caught me by surprise here, and not for the reasons you think. So we do have sort of like what it's looking like is going to be the official design. It has been leaked out here, and honestly, and I might just be crazy here, but doesn't this look like a lot like the LG Velvet? You guys remember? I know all my LG fans do. A lot of people probably, it probably went over people's heads, this phone. But yeah, doesn't that look like the LG Velvet? Like from the back, it's got a similar setup. So I think Samsung, what kind of threw me off with this Note 22 Ultra was that if you guys remember the earlier leaks, and this is why I try not to pay attention to leaks too much, it had this weird P-shape kind of thing. And I thought that was always kind of strange because it just didn't seem like Samsung's, like how you go from this to this being, a superior design. So I always thought that was kind of weird, but it's looking like this is going to be the design of choice for Samsung, which this is why I believe it, because this looks exactly like the A32. You guys remember this phone? It looks exactly like this phone. The camera setup and everything, it looks extremely similar. So it looks like Samsung kind of took cues from this design and brought it over to the Note, which I said when I first got this phone, I said this is an extremely clean looking phone, very sleek looking phone. A lot of you guys say it looked like a toy, and it kind of does, and I get where you're coming from, but when you add like the premium sort of materials to it, then it looks really nice. So it looks like Samsung took the design from there. Yeah, so I'm really liking it now. Here's the kind of strange thing. It looks like the Note series is going to be dead, or it's going to be merging with the S series. So we're not going to have a separate, S series and a Note series. So it looks like the Note 20, I believe. Yeah, it was the Note 20. It looks like this was the last Note phone. Because if there was going to be a Note phone, we should be seeing two. We should be seeing leaks from both. So I don't think this is a Note phone. I think this is, like they're saying, the S22 Ultra, and I think Samsung is getting rid of the Note series, which is kind of sad. So let me know how you guys think about it. But again, I mean, you're still getting the Stylus built in, because Samsung with the S21 Ultra, remember they had the case and then they had the fat Stylus. And a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people want the Stylus built in. The Stylus looks built in on this phone. So I don't think there's going to be a problem here. So I think a lot of people are just going to switch over to the S line. I don't know if Samsung is, I don't know if they save more money like that. I'm not really sure why they're doing it. So if anybody has any ideas, be sure to let me know. And it looks like by the screen, we have a slight curve to the display here as well. Little punch hole. And it looks like this is not going to be, I guess yeah, that makes sense, because I guess the sale with the S22 Ultra is going to be this pen, the pen being built in, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of similar stuff. Like it's going to be kind of a boring phone, because it's going to have the same sort of camera setup. We're not seeing this crazy 200 megapixel camera thing, which I think is fine, because I would prefer Samsung to focus on the image processing and all that stuff, and just adding features that people would care about anyway. So I don't think them every year 200 megapixel, 300 megapixel, I don't think that's a big deal. You do have, like I said, 108, the same 12 megapixel ultra wide, 10 megapixel 3x telephoto, and the 10 megapixel 10x telephoto on here. So the camera should be fine. We'll see with the image processing if Samsung is going to be improving there. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great camera like it was, with the S21 Ultra. But it's looking like the main selling point is going to be this new design, and also this built-in stylus. I think it's going to sway a lot of people, especially who are waiting for the Note series. So I think Samsung's going to sell a ton of these, because there are people that were waiting for, the Note 21 Ultra, and it looks like it's going to be this phone right here. So yeah, be sure to let me know what you guys think. Are you guys digging this new design here? You guys think it's ugly? What do you guys think? Be sure to let me know. And as far as like the other specs that we know it's going to have the Snapdragon 888. I believe that's the safest move. I've heard rumors about Samsung doing something with AMD, so I've heard a ton of rumors. That's why I don't really cover them, because it's all over the place, and then you just never know what's going to actually happen on the date. But be sure to let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in the next one.